So I wanted to look at some mythbusters. So sometimes people use human smuggling and human trafficking interchangeably. So I want us to be clear that they're not the same thing. Somebody may be brought across, say, a border, smuggled through across a border, and then there may be exploitation in the form of trafficking that may take place. But that is not the same, because if we think about trafficking, there's the aspect of transportation. Then there's the aspect of the act that's going to take place. But if somebody is smuggling someone across the border, there's no intent to exploit someone if it's just the smuggling. But if there was the smuggling and the human trafficking, the exploitation element would be there. So I want us to just be aware of that aspect. Then we're looking at, of course, women and girls are, are trafficked. But I want us to be so sensitive in regards to, there are those that identify as males that are trafficked. The LGBTQ population is a huge vulnerable population that is often trafficked. And so I want you all to be aware that it's not just women and girls like many of the movies kind of predict. Along that line, this notion of it being this creepy male, that takes a young girl and traffics them. The more we learn, the more we see that there's so much more coercion and grooming that takes place. And often those that are being exploited themselves are also tasked with trafficking others. So a young girl may recruit another young girl that they see in college or in school or whatever the case is. Often women are used to recruit people. Foreign nationals and immigrants, yes, of course, foreign nationals and immigrants are, trafficked. But there are so many people within the United States that are being trafficked domestically. So trafficked persons are kidnapped and then forced, and then physically restrained and forced. There's so much more of the physical coercion. And when you think about this, if someone is being, even think a young girl, if a young girl is being taken, there may be a huge push to find that missing girl, whereas the traffickers are way more smarter. They will lure and coerce people, typically people that, if they do go missing, that not many people are looking for them, sadly. And so even just in North and South Dakota, thinking about the Indigenous people, there's starting to be a lot of research about, missing Indigenous people and the link then with trafficking. Trafficked persons work in underground industries. Yeah, there's this notion that it's underground, no one really sees or engages with them, and that's not necessarily true. They are working in beauty salons, restaurants, everywhere. Trafficked persons are in the country legally, and that's not always the case. There is a deception with human trafficking, where sometimes, the trafficker will say, you come over, we'll sort out your visa and all these aspects. But then when they come over, maybe they don't have their passport. Maybe the visa expires. Maybe they didn't even have a visa to start off with. So there's all this fraud and deception that goes along with that.